Dennis Kucinich will defend Democrat. You, like most Democrats, want government to spend so much money. So let's just...
No, I don't want government to spend money on war. I don't want government to spend money sending our jobs overseas to China and other trade partners
but the big ones, entitlements, Social Security, Medicare...
Social Security has nothing to do with the deficit. Social Security is rock solid through the year 20... It is. You know, look, we have an intergenerational compact here. You know, your parents and grandparents did something to help you get to where you are, and part of the responsibility that one generation has to the next is to make sure that your grandparents aren't going to live in poverty. Right now...
But it's unsustainable. I rudely refuse to die. I'm a baby boomer. We're living longer than ever. I'm an affluent one, and yet these young people have to fund my health care, Medicare?
Well, wait a minute. I'm telling you, the Social Security will be there if we make the right adjustments.
How about Medicare? That's the big one.
Medicare, let me tell you, right now the United States spends about $2.8 trillion a year for health care. $1 out of every $3 goes for corporate profits, stock options, executive salaries, advertising, marketing. The cost of paperwork has nothing to do with care for people.
What would you do?
What you do is you have a not-for-profit health care system where people would have, that's what I stand for. It's called Medicare for All. And you'd actually have lower costs, because right now you could reduce the cost of health care in America by $800 billion a year from the $2.7 trillion, $2.8 trillion, if you had a not-for-profit system.
Who knew it would be so easy?
Well, you know what? Look at every other industrialized nation.
You agree with the president? You want to raise the minimum wage actually more. $9 isn't enough, $10 or more.
Well, if the minimum wage kept pace with inflation, it would be $10.20 according to most labor economists.
You want to spend money to try to stop climate change?
Well, wait a minute. I mean, look, climate change is a fact, John.
You want to spend money to try to reduce it?
We need to protect the global climate. This is the place where we live. So why aren't we focusing right now on finding the ways to use the technology that's available in order to clean up the global climate? I don't know why this is so difficult to understand. And it's about your world.
Let's hear from you students about this. Who has questions for Dennis Kucinich?
Hi, my name is Deus Bachelor from Virginia Tech. You said that you would not raise taxes, but most programs are paid through inflation and other debt increases. How is that different than a direct tax?
Yeah, the spending is evil.
First of all, let's look at how we spend money. Does government waste money? You bet it does. And as a Democrat, I targeted programs where government wasted trillions of dollars. The 10th anniversary of this Iraq war, we will eventually have a bill for that war between $5 and $6 trillion.
We know you oppose that.
But wait a minute.
Climate change?
But wait a minute. No, stop a minute, John. That war was not necessary. That war was based on lies.
I agree.
You got to pay for it. So wait, here. So let's target the waste.
But you're dodging his question. What about
I'm not.
The
it's connected
spending?
directly.
How does the spending get paid for when you want to cover climate change and all these other things you want to do? It's huge. It's
okay,
billions.
Let's look at the insurance companies. What did Hurricane Sandy cost? $50 billion or something?
Something like that.
Who's paying for that? Why aren't we
including that
in the cost? Wait a minute. That is a cost of climate change. You can't put that off the books.
Sandy has nothing to do with climate change.
Are you kidding?
Here, let's go to the next question.
Good evening. My name is Kyle Dusham. I attend SUNY New Paltz in New York. I have a medical condition, and I pay my own medical bills. I think it's unfair to ask complete strangers, and especially college-age students, to contribute to things that would pay for my medical bills. Why do you think it's acceptable to impose undue burdens on young people to pay?
Who would pay for you without government help?
I would. I currently work 3 jobs while going to school full-time.
We have to understand that the rising cost of health care is a societal problem. Lincoln said that government should be involved in doing for people collectively what they cannot do for themselves individually. And I think when you're talking about the financing of the cost of health care, that is totally in line with that philosophy. So,
thank you, Dennis Kucinich, and that answers your question. Yeah, take the money by force from other people.
No, not by force. I didn't say that, John.
What taxation is.